Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? How's your week going so far? It's been a minute since I've done a video. I know. Sorry about that. Anyway, the topic that I want to talk with you today about is mindset. It's actually inspired by what's been going on in my life for about the past, I don't know, month and a half. But before I get into that, for those of you who do not know me, I'm Wendy Rahilly. I'm a network marketing, affiliate marketing, business builder, and mentor. I'm currently also working on my own coaching program. I've been in the industry now for many years. I started way back, like in the early 2000s, like a few years after internet came about. Okay, so I've had plenty of trial and error. I know what works, I know what doesn't. My passion is helping other entrepreneurs build an online business, make a great passive monthly income so they can turn around and create an amazing lifestyle for themselves. Okay, so again, I have a bird in the background. I apologize ahead of time if he makes a lot of noise. He likes to talk over me. I also have a child in the other room screaming and playing with his friends online. You might hear him too. So sorry about that. It is what it is. All right. So mindset. Okay. Um, whether you realize it or not, your mindset is very powerful. Okay. In fact, it can truly control whether you're successful in building your business or not. All right. Um, have you ever noticed that when you're in a positive mood, you're happy, you're optimistic, motivated, maybe you're thinking positive thoughts, maybe doing affirmations, good things just seem to kind of flow naturally. Maybe you make a sale or two in your business or you have a new team member join you, right? Now, how about when you're in a bad mood? You're sad or you're angry, you're unmotivated. All you want to do is sit in bed and binge on Netflix. You don't feel like doing the things. Nothing seems to be working. Nobody seems to be responding to you in your business like you want them to. You feel like giving up. This shit don't work. I'm not cut out for this, and all that other crap that you're thinking to yourself, right? Any of that sound familiar? It's no coincidence that your bad mood and the negative thoughts brought you these types of results in your life and in your business. Okay. Just like when you're thinking positive thoughts and you're in a good mood, things just seem to be easy. People just seem to be drawn to you. Things just happen, right? Can you relate? So this is all the power of your mindset. Okay. And the good news is that if your mindset is in the gutter and you're getting crappy stuff going on in your life and business, you can turn it around just like that. Okay. And I'm going to give you an example. This is my own personal example. All right. First of all, I'm actually in an intensive mindset manifestation coaching program right now. I'm paying out over $500 a month for this coaching. So I'm pretty damn serious about my mindset. I just wanted you guys to know that. Okay, I take this very seriously, and I'm really getting some really great knowledge and experience in this. Okay. Anyway, through this coaching, I've actually have gotten my mindset to the point where all the things are like aligning for me right now. Okay. I'm finishing up my own course. I mean, it's something that I've been sitting on for years. I've been wanting to start my own coaching program. I've been sitting on that for years. And now I'm starting to get that, in the works. I'm not quite there yet, but it's in the works, right? And get this. I manifested a car, literally a freaking car. Okay. My old car's transmission is going. It was going to cost me about $4,000, to fix it. So I decided, no, I'm not going to invest that kind of money in a car that I'm not even sure how much longer it's going to last because I've had it for about 5 years now. It's really old. It's got a lot of miles on it, right? So I'm just not going to sink that kind of money into this old car. So I had to get a new one. But I also didn't want to finance a new one and pay huge monthly payments. Okay, so using the power of my mindset and what I've been taught by my mindset coach. I'm not kidding you. Within 2 weeks of making the decision that I was going to manifest this car. Okay. And I know that sounds all woo to some people, but if for those of you who know me, you know that I am big on the law of attraction. I am. Okay. I believe in it. I practice it every day. It's just part of me. Okay. So anyway, after making the decision and going right to work on my mindset, I did. I manifested a freaking car. I'm not kidding you. I did. Okay. And it almost seemed like it fell out of thin air and right into my lap. It's crazy how this stuff works. Anyway, I got goosebumps just thinking about it. But anyway, my ex-husband calls me up out of the blue. Okay. He knew about my car. He knew the transmission was going, and he knew that I couldn't, like, he lives about 2 hours away from me. So, and he doesn't really drive on the highway that much. So in order for us to, swap the kids back and forth, it was either me or his wife that had to do the driving. So he knew that I couldn't take my old car up there anymore because, it could break down at any point. So he calls me out of the blue and he asks me if I want his Lincoln because he wanted to make sure I had reliable transportation to bring the kids back and forth for visitations. I mean, I am giving him something for it, right? That is peanuts compared to what I'd be paying for if I had to go and finance a car. So that happened. Okay. It's just crazy. Also, like, finances are great. We're great. I had money in my bank that I was living off of comfortably. I didn't have to really think about buying things. It was just, I knew I had it in the bank, so I could really just do what I wanted to do without having to, like, sit there and calculate my finances and things like that, right? And then my older son comes to stay with me. It was supposed to be for 1 to 2 weeks, but it turns out it ended up being for almost 2 months. Okay. And I have roommates, so there's not a whole lot of room in the house for more people. So I had to let him stay in my younger son's bedroom. And then my younger son had to stay with me in my bedroom. And let me tell you, that got really crampy. I mean, he was talking and screaming with his friends online, and you can hear him like now. He's in the bedroom next door to me, so you can hear him now. Now imagine having him in the bedroom with you, okay? So he's yelling and screaming, playing video games with his friends and being loud, and he's getting the bird going, squawking, blah, blah, and it's just completely distracting, okay? So I really couldn't do the things I needed to do to keep my mindset where it needs to be. And I began to allow negative thoughts to really fill up my mind. Thoughts like, what if I lose the money that's in my account? What if my writing doesn't sell? Because I'm also a part-time writer, for those of you who don't know. And it's not like I can write and just get paid every week. Clients have to actually buy my writing for me to get paid, okay? So it's kind of like a commission thing, I guess you would say. But anyway, what if I don't make business sales? Those types of thoughts were starting to develop and stick in my mind. And I was getting, like, really, really anxious about it. I was getting frustrated and irritated, And guess what happened? I ended up spending a lot of that money that was in my bank account during that 2 months for food and entertainment for my kids. I let my business sit for a while. I lost, I wasn't consistent. I lost my motivation. I lost the momentum. I mean, it was just like a whole whirlwind, just down spiraled. But because I've had this mindset coaching and stuff, I know how to become aware of it. So I caught myself. I became aware of my negative thinking pattern, and I knew that this negative stuff was happening because my vibration was so low. So I had to wait for my son to leave and my other son to take his room back over. And don't get me wrong, I love my children. I mean, I love them, and I enjoyed spending time with them. It was just a lot of stuff going on, and I'm the type of person who's really sensitive to, like, a lot of chaos, a lot of noise, like being unorganized. holy crap, being unorganized just really just, I don't know. I can't, just being unorganized just really messes me up. Okay. I'm not sure if any of you can relate to that or not. But anyway, I caught myself and I immediately went to work to get my thoughts back into a positive flow. Really embody myself living the life that I desire, like money flowing back into my account and, business sales coming in and things like that, and once I got my mind back into like a positive flow, um, things like that, uh, things started immediately shifting for me. Okay, money started showing up again in my account. I started becoming motivated again, and I was getting things done. My writing was starting to sell again, and so forth. It was almost instant. Like the minute I made the decision to turn my mindset back around. I became aware that I was becoming negative. So I turned my mindset back around, and it was like almost immediately, like life just started to unfold again for me. Okay. So why am I sharing this with you? It's because I just want you to know that your mindset really does impact your life and your business. Okay. It does. Um, and you do have a choice on your mindset. You can stay in a negative thought pattern and you can keep living life of struggle, or you can switch your mindset around instantly. Like it's just a decision instantly. And you can choose to think positive thoughts and you can embody yourself in a life that you want to live. You can do that because you do have that power. And I just want you to know that. Okay. So I'm going to give you a little exercise. Okay. And let's just call it homework for the week. And I want you to just try this out every day for 1 week. And just let me know the results you get by the end of 7 days. Okay, from today or whenever you decide to start doing this. Just do it. It's fun. I promise you. Okay, you got nothing to lose. Doesn't cost you a thing. Just do it. So we're going to choose one intention just to make it easy. Okay. After this week, if you want to scale it up and just be intentional about a couple things, go for it. But for this week only, choose one thing that you truly want to happen this week. Okay. So you're going to decide on something that you want. And don't make it huge, like 100 grand or anything like that. Okay. It's got to be something that doesn't like make you anxious or bring up any kind of, a lot of resistance. Trying to manifest 100 grand in 1 week, your mind just ain't going to do that shit. Okay. I'm sorry. Just ain't going to happen. So choose something you want to happen for this week. Like maybe you want to bring in a new team member, in your business, or maybe you want an extra $200 in your bank account. Something small. All right. So next, each day for a minimum of 15 minutes and a minimum of once a day. If you can do it, but more, like several times a day, even more powerful. Okay. But you got to do it at least once a day for 15 minutes. You're going to sit there. You're going to close your eyes. You're going to take 3 slow, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay. And then you can continue breathing like this until you start feeling your inner body tingling. And that tingling, by the way, is your energy. Okay. So once you've achieved this tingling state, you're going and you become present, like in the moment. In other words, your mind isn't going this way and that way. You're not thinking about all different things. Okay, you're just present in the moment. I want you to start focusing your thoughts on that of what you decided you wanted this week. Okay, so try your best to really get it in your mind of what you want. Now you want to switch your mind to as if you already have it. Okay, what would that feel like? What's the first thing you would do? Think about it. Then what would you do? Would you buy anything? Would you tell anybody? How excited would you be? So let's say if you want to manifest a team member or two into your business, what would that feel like? Okay, actually see and feel yourself helping them sign up. Like, is there a certain form on a website that they have to go to? And see yourself helping them through signing up on that form. Okay, where would you direct them next? Do you have a certain training site? Would you get them on a call? You know, how would you help them get started? Like, would you welcome them into a team Facebook group? Really act that out in your mind, exactly what you would do. Now you want to see the money in your bank account of that commission that you just earned from signing them up, right? Feel how that commission makes you feel. Pretty damn good, right? Okay. Will you spend that commission, or are you going to let it sit and save it in your bank account? And maybe you're going to accumulate more commissions in your bank account. See that, feel that. Okay? So if you're doing this right, you're going to feel like those, those butterfly feelings you get in the pit of your stomach. That's how you know that you're doing it right, okay? So you want to do this exercise, again, at least once a day for 15 minutes. And you don't want to just visualize what you want, because that's not enough, all right? You have to actually feel like you already have it. And again, if you're feeling excited and you have those butterflies in the pit of your stomach, you're on track. So that's how you know that you're doing it correctly, okay? So try this for 7 days. Let me know how, let me know the results that you're getting, or your results that you got. When you start doing this, you're going to feel like an instant shift in your mindset, okay? It's going to feel like things are just starting to unravel for you, okay? It's hard to explain, but just be consistent with this, okay? Don't give up after a couple of days. Really, like, I don't know, make a commitment to do this for 7 days. I mean, it's not going to cost you a thing. It's a fun activity. It's not going to hurt anything. If anything, it's going to manifest what you want. Try it. So and I'm not guaranteeing any results here. Okay, this is just a fun exercise that you can do or not do. Totally up to you. Okay, but what I am saying is every single time that I've done this, things have magically started to appear in my life. Okay. And when they didn't, it was because I had some type of resistance to it. Okay, and by the way, there are many different ways that you can release this kind of resistance. I'm not going to get into it in this video because I'm not a mindset coach or anything, but if you do notice you have some of this resistance to what you're trying to manifest, you can just go on YouTube and look up different techniques on releasing blocks and resistance to what you're trying to do. Actually, you know what? I'll drop a link in the comments below of my favorite technique to do this, and it's very powerful. Every time I do this releasing technique, it works. Okay, it really does. So try this out for 7 days. I'm really excited to hear back from you to see if this works for you. Okay, and even if you don't manifest what you want this week, keep doing it, because it will show up in your life. If you do this right and you're consistent, it has to show up in your life. Okay? It has to. It's just the law of attraction. But again, it's up to you. If you want to do it or not, it doesn't hurt me whatever way you go. But I would say try it. It's fun. Okay, let me know how it goes for you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this helps you in some way. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in and always showing up and supporting me and my journey. And, I hope to support you in yours. And thanks so much for watching. You guys take care.